Hello, 219 Tiger here, and today I want to talk about self-esteem. Um, Me personally, I kind of have low self-esteem. Um, and self-esteem is kind of important because there's those who have really good self-esteem and there's those who have low self-esteem. For me personally, I personally think beauty magazines really do promote low self-esteem because of the expectations that are put on young minds that you have to look a certain way in order to be beautiful, and that kind of bothers me. I've always said it, people put emphasis on a certain way you have to look. And the reason why I think beauty magazines promote low self-esteem is because nowadays, if you look at these beauty magazines, and half of these girls are, I'm just gonna come out and say it, anorexic. I just not too long ago I watched a program about cheerleaders and like the NFL and the NBA, and the girls have to stick to a certain weight. If they gain, say the set weight is 125. If they go above 125, they get penalized and they have to lose that weight. That's how bad it is. Because you have to stick to a certain weight. And to me, that could damage somebody's self-esteem and psyche. Quite honestly, I don't agree with them practices. And like when I was in high school, most of the girls were thin. Like they were thin. They it was weird, that certain girls were afraid to try out because they were afraid they would be considered too fat. And that's a scary thought within itself. And to me, I think it's kind of damaging. It can cause eating disorders. It's not uncommon for most athletes or cheerleaders to have some type of eating disorder, whether it's bulimia or anorexia or different types of eating disorders. I think a lot of it is I have very low self-esteem, and I've never had very good. I've always been concerned about the way I look, and a lot of people think it's a vain thing. It's not. Guys get low self-esteem too. They're afraid of what people are going to think about, especially with you have to look a certain way in order to be gorgeous in people's minds. And I'm not saying all people, so I just want to make that clear. But to me, a girl that's told that she's fat when she's not, that could ruin somebody's self-esteem and send them into an eating disorder. And to me, you're beautiful the way you are. And one of my friends just recently, me and her were actually talking about this, and she was telling me she felt sometimes fat because she couldn't fit into certain pairs of pants that other girls were wearing. And she's like, it ruined my self-esteem when, stuff that used to fit don't fit now and stuff like that. And she goes, I went on a diet, even though my doctor told me I was at a healthy weight. And she's also even told me, she read the beauty magazines, and looked at the models and stuff like that, and what girl wouldn't, had that in her head, that what girl wouldn't want to look like that? That's normal. And it's not. Your height and your weight doesn't dictate making you beautiful. And I've gotten made fun of my height because I'm 5 foot, between 5 and 5'2". So as a guy, I'm short, and I constantly get the short jokes. And yeah, some of them are funny. I can laugh at some of them, believe it or not. But some of them do hurt, and it can ruin your self-esteem. So I've gotten that, what girl's gonna want to go out with a short guy? Especially if say she's 5'7", or she's 5'5", or she's 5'8", or 5'10", and it ruins your self-esteem. And I've clearly never have had really good self-esteem. And on like a little secret, like, it took a lot for me to talk to Anna. And you're probably saying, but Anna's the most easiest person to approach. In my mind, Anna is gorgeous. In my mind, Anna is it's hard to explain, but my self-esteem was so low that it took a lot for me to talk to Anna. And I had this whole thing, and I mentioned this, I had this discussion with Ocean, believe it or not, who actually gave me the courage to talk to Anna, believe it or not. She was what actually gave me courage to talk to Anna. And I remember telling her, and this was a point, and it's from an old song. I'm like, yeah, but how do you talk to an angel? It's like, try to catch a falling star. Because my self-esteem was that low. And Anna, if you watch this video, this is honest God truth. I was actually, because I had such low self-esteem, I was afraid to talk to you. And it takes, a lot for me, like, to talk to somebody. Like, people think it's so easy for me. It's not. Like, it's hard for me to talk to people like Meredith. It's hard for me to talk to a lot of people. And it's not because I'm antisocial. It's just sometimes my self-esteem is so low. And, especially on top of my depression, it's kind of like, why is this person going to want to talk to me? Like, seriously. Like, And having that, I'm trying to work on my self-esteem. I still wear this white cap because I have low self-esteem due to my hair, and right now my hair is a mess, so I just didn't feel like combing it right now, to be quite honest. But, like, I'm still, like, because my hair prematurely is turned white, I'm self-conscious about it. I have low self-esteem because of it. So I get that, my dating life is cursed. And a lot of that is probably due to my low self-esteem. Because it's not just easy for me to walk up to a girl and ask her out. Like, it's, and it's due to low self-esteem. And I know that, But for me, like, even making videos, sometimes I have low self-esteem. And for me, I want to pose a question to you guys, and I hope you guys mark down in the comments down below, and please don't be afraid to ask, to tell me your opinion, because I really need it, actually, whether it's guy or girl. What you guys think about, like, do you guys think beauty magazines promote low self-esteem? And I mean, no answer is wrong. I mean, if you don't think they do, I'm just voicing my opinion. By the way, this is just my opinion on beauty magazines. Um, I I try to stay who I am. Um, like I wrote in a post that I used to like pick what I worked at. I worked at a grocery store, and we had another store that was attached to it called Osco, and they used to sell beauty products. And this one girl was trying to figure out what color she should get, and I sat there and I'm like, wow, I sat there and I actually helped her pick out a color. And eventually she came back and told me, she goes, you know what, you're right, this color actually looks absolutely good on me, you know. And so, I don't know, like, people say I'm good at picking out makeup for them. I don't know if that's a weird thing for a guy to do. Probably is, I don't know. Might be my low self-esteem or my, you know, second guessing myself. I don't know. Insecurity, I don't know. Because I do have that thing of always being afraid of being judged. And it's hard for me. And I think the reason, like I said back, when I created this channel, I wanted to help people, you know, and I think Anna gave me that boost to do it. And because she wanted more sunflowers to make great channels, and I wanted to do that. And I also wanted to help people, and share my thoughts and opinions with you guys, how I'm feeling, what I think, you know. And a lot of it is just my opinion, but I also value other people's opinions, you know. I'm a very open-minded person, like, first and foremost. I have an open mind. I'm not, my way is right, and I don't think that, you know, so, but, I don't know, like, I already know I have low self-esteem, so, but I'm working on it. But yeah, please give me your thoughts in the comments what you think about beauty magazines, and if you think they promote low self-esteem. And I'm going to end this video here. Until the next video, guys, I love you. Stay strong, stay lucid, and until next video, I'll see you guys really soon. Mwah! I love you guys, and please leave a comment. I'm interested to hear what you guys got to say.